Hello folks, what we're going to have a look at is what's on the other side of that. If we can get it to bloody like me to like aim it. So here we go. What we have here, get me thing sorted, a bit of paper, look at that. Oh, for God's sakes, why does everything keep falling down today? Sorry. Pulsar Kinetic YT57-X043. It's stainless steel, solid links, of course. It's got gold accents there and on the crown and like around the bezel. It's a fixed bezel. It's fully kinetic, which is basically it's an automatic rotor connected to a small dynamo which winds up a capacitor which powers it. The more you use it, like, you know, the more it charges up. Right. You can see there. It's got a signed clasp, Pulsar there, but it hasn't got a signed crown, of course. Well, I wasn't expecting a signed crown, but it's got a screw down back. There we are, with the standard Pulsar logo. As we know, this is just basically a Seiko with a different name, like, you know, because Pulsar and Seiko are the same company. This was made on the same lines as its Seiko counterparts. And there we go. Don't give focusing foam. Look at that. I paid 23 quid for this. Yeah, nicely. And it is perfect. Now wait till you see the loom. This has probably got the best loom of all my watches. This has. Da 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 da. How about that? What do you reckon? Full loomy bright, and it stays loomed for bloody ages. I think that's brilliant. Like, you know, it's a lovely, pleasing sort of, like, you know, aqua green. I have no idea how much this cost new or anything like that. I mean, it is second hand, it is used. I don't know how long the capacitor's going to last in it. I probably will if it starts to go flaky. Invest in like getting the lithium ion conversion, which basically is a rechargeable battery you put in there, and the rotor charges it up. And where you get like about a week after wearing one of these, you get about a week sort of standby on it. Like, you know, on the lithium ion you get 6 months. Oh, you know, but look at that. So doesn't that look right? Let's take that off. We're going to have a look at a proper Seiko now. Oh. What's the matter now? I'm getting real problems with clasps at the moment. Like, I just don't seem to be able to get at the bloody. I don't know why it just won't unclip. So just leave that to glow itself away. What do we have here? Well, here's my Indian Seiko 7009 Seiko 5. which I have to clean it up and that. I'm not sure if I'm just not going to leave it be, you know, because like that Seiko did produce a Seiko 5 with this kind of black ring around. So to be honest, I think I might just be leaving that. But I think that's working lovely. Yeah, 28 rather. Yeah. So I bought from one of the sellers that I've been buying some bits and pieces from. Right, I bought a case for a 7009 like this, and I was going to do it on camera, but I've had no internet for the last couple of days, so I just got bored. How about that? Now that was in. Oh, you give me a second, I will get it out. Let's set the actress television. I'll tell you something I could do with a bit of actress right now. Yeah, this was the case for that one, which I've put here. It's got quite badly chipped glass. It's also, no, it's not upside down. My God, the first time I've got a watch not upside down. So I thought, you know, oh, now it's got chipped glass. Oh. So I was thinking to myself, like, I was looking at the prices of new crystals for this, and I thought to myself, well, to be honest, I don't really like this case. Well, you know, it's just a bit bland. So I was looking around, and I came up with, let me just put that there, not that one, that one, with that case, completely blank. I've got a couple of bits and pieces to do. I've got to really clean. I forgot to clean the inside of the glass. The glass inside needs a good clean. It's got a lovely smooth, like pea in a tin sort of, like, you know, movement of the, I mean the rotor bearings in this are really good. There's no, like, you know, vertical slop at all. This one's actually got loom on it as well. Not much, but there's some loom on this. See, all works. This is the Seiko I bought from Japan for £1. I think that was on not last Christmas, the Christmas before, because nobody was buying anything on Christmas Day. And this like ended, and I'd bid £1 for it, and I won. And I thought, yay! So let's put it on. Just making sure I got it the right way. And there we go. It's a bit loose. I need to tighten it up a bit, but you know, look at that. How about that? I mean, the bracelet cost me £6. The case for this cost £6, and the watch cost £1. So this watch owes me unlucky 13. Oh, I think that looks the bloody business, doesn't it? There is a mark on the inside of the glass. Can you see it there? Just at the 11 o'clock mark. It is a fixed bezel. It is a real Seiko. I mean, like, I've left the matching case back, obviously, because like it's a different case type. So, you know, Ingersoll signed bracelet, clasp, keeper, whatever. I'll tell you what, like, you know, if the Indians could produce a watch like this for £13, like, you know, they'd be rolling it in. The only fly in the ointment is that I need to file off a tiny bit off the edge of where the crown is, because it hasn't got enough clearance to push in so I can do the day. That's the only fly in the ointment, but it's a very small thing. That's beautiful, isn't it? And of course, this is a real Seiko. So there you go. Right, let's take it to the up view and we'll talk some more up there. There's a gratuitous shot of the Seiko. And you can see why I'm like raving about it. I mean, that is absolutely gorgeous, that is. Right, let's take that off. These Ingersoll bracelets cost about £6 on eBay. Like, I mean, they are absolutely, look how thick and solid they are. There's no, like, you know, there's no folds or anything. Okay, they are push pins, but you know, you're paying for solid polished stainless steel. What more do you want for £6? Do you want jam on it? Or, you know, I mean, these ain't Chinese stuff either. It's pretty, I mean, it's Chinese, but you know. Of course, there's that one to give that a bit more. So it's quite a nice looking like piece. It's just that it's this Indian glass, like, you know, it does never sits right. You know, I mean, I could do worse in just changing the glass over from that to that. Then it'd be worse. But I've got another 7009 coming from Russia. I won it for £7. £7 for, like, you know, for like a, what's it, a 40-year-old watch, like 50-year-old watch. Seiko, you know. It's still glowing faintly, you know. Me wittering on for bloody ages, like, you know, you could like time it. Oh my God. That is lovely, isn't it? Yeah. I can see now why people rave about these Kinetics. I mean, it's that lovely, like, it's like accelerating pea in a tin sound. You know, surprisingly enough, these have both got the same sort of sound to them, whereas this one's a bit clanky, like, you know, it's a little bit ditty-wantless. We have got some bad news today, I'm afraid. She died. Getting no sound on the crystal detector, like on this thing. New battery in it. It's just not working. I am so gutted because that's been a lovely watch. It's been one of my favourite wears. This, and you know, but I've got loads to get spares from for this, so this will live again. You know, the worst comes to worst, it's like this bloke in Sergei in Moscow or something, like, you know, it's called the Quartz, Soviet Quartz King. I just send like the bits I want to him, and I send the rest of the bits to him, you know, and say, right, fix my ones up and keep the rest for spares, sort of thing. You know, died, nothing, you know. That's just really upset me, that did. Oh well, into the project box it goes. Right, I'll put this back up here. So I had a bit of a 2 and an 8, like, you know, like, with bloody broadband, because like I upgraded to TalkTalk's fibre, and it's all well and good. 2 o'clock yesterday morning, turned off. Well, thinking, oh, that's great. No router. I was thinking to myself, oh, okay. So I rings them up, like, and they're saying, but you never asked for a router. And I said, well, I've done a minute. I'm going from DSL to fibre. DSL modems do not do fibre. Well, you know, and I said, the email I got from TalkTalk, which I've still got a copy on it, and I did check it, says, like, you know, we'll be sending you a new router. You know, and I mean, it's like, well, how are you supposed to do bloody internet? It sounds like, I mean, this reminds me of AOL, like, you know, when they done the same to me, like when I went from dial-up to broadband. Like, they turned around and said, well, you never asked for a new router. I said, I shouldn't have had to ask for a new router. Like, you know that I'm going up from a dial-up, like, which was like in those days was an old like card, to like, you know, a dedicated like router modem. You know, so of course, like, you know, 2 hours wasted talking to people in India, like, you know, it wasn't the best in the world, but, you know, a box turned up today. Like, now you think, like, it was yesterday evening I ordered it, like I said about it, and this lady must have ordered it yesterday evening. It was here today, like, you know. I mean, so if they could have done that, so why didn't they do it last week, like, you know, when I should have had it? You know, do check with people, like, you know, they says, oh yeah, you've got to order a router, like, you know, and if they charge me 120 quid for it, I'll be taking this up to the financial ombudsman. Like, you know, I'm not pissing around with this lot, like, you know. So it's been, like, you know, it's been a bit of a funny day. Like, I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning, like, you know, because obviously I've not been able to, like, go online. I had to go on my tablet, like, because there's me, I'm trying to get on my phone. Oh, it's there, isn't it? Like, you know, I'm trying to get on my phone to go on to eBay and that, and it goes like, this app is not allowed on your device. So I looked it up, like, you know, on Google and that. It's because of the bloody American thing going on about Hawaii, like, you know, like eBay is not allowed on your phone. What a load of old rubbish. You know, just because, like, you know, Donald Trump had something, like, against Hawaii doesn't mean, like, us English people have got to put up with it. So, like, you know, but I went on to my tablet, like, yeah, right, and went straight into Chrome, straight into eBay, bish bash bosh, right, sorted out all the bits and pieces that was worrying me. So I spent like 6 hours trying to tether and do this and do that, like, you know, getting nowhere. I should have just picked my tablet up, like, you know. So of course, by this point on, my hair was going. So I can't believe that. It's just, you know, wow. I don't know if you can see what I can see about the gold accents and that. It's really, really nice looking. Cats are almost passed out from overeating, like, you know, because I've done a pork belly stew, which is like 2 packs of pork belly slices, like, shoved into the slow cooker, taters, like, carrots, peas, tomatoes, like, you know, big thick gravy. I have some pork stock cubes, put some of that in as well, like, little bit of mixed herbs, like, you know, a couple of spices and stuff like that, like, you know. Cats were like, oh, no, they was like zombies with great big football bellies, like, you know. Because I mean, you know, when I let it cool down, and then I'll get the old potato masher out, and I'll mash it all up into little bits, and then mix it all up in the gravy and everything. They love it, like, you know. I mean, Brambles gone, like, he's gone from not quite a slender cat to like, you know. But Shana and me, we both like fat cats. I mean, you know, a fat cat is a sign of good eating. You know, and of course, you ain't got turkey for Christmas. You could always get one of your cats, chuck it in the oven. No, we ain't going to go down that route, you know. There was a couple of other bits and pieces I was going to talk about, but I can't remember now. I mean, what it was, I just didn't realise just how much my lifestyle is involved in and around, like, you know, the internet. You know, things like World of Warcraft, or like where I've been playing things like 2 Point Hospital or Theme Hospital. Like, you know, and then I was sitting there, like, and I thought, and I accidentally clicked on Age of Empires 3, right? And because I'm not online, like, you know, it actually came up, it's working. I didn't know that I could actually use it offline. It's just a bit of a 2 and an 8, like, you know. So, Monday, Christmas goodies will be here, like, you know, all my joints and bits and pieces and everything else. I've got to go to Iceland's tomorrow to go and get the fish. I'm going to buy a whole salmon. They do a whole salmon dressed for a tenner. You know, and I mean, that means we're going to have whole salmon. That's dressed, of course. Butterfly crown of turkey. What's it? Great big chunk of pork and a great big chunk of ham. And there's a big, it's like a great big lump of like good beef. I can't remember. I think it might be sirloin. I don't know what it is. Like topside, might be one of those. Plus like big packs of chicken, Taters, Brussels, the lot. Right, you know, it's just easier. You know, the old lot was 59-69 quid from an organisation called Muscle Food. So, you know, it's still not too late if you haven't bought. Like, they've still got some left. Like, but I mean, you know, look them up. Muscle Food. It's like one word. Right, and all they do is sell hampers all year round. And like, you know, you can buy as much or as little as you want. You just buy as you go. You know, if you're running a bit low on the old like meats or something, you know, just see what they got on the offers, and bang, bang, bang. Like, you know, it turns up next couple of days in a big box with ice bags, and you just chuck it in your freezer and you just eat away. You know, then when you need some more, buy some more. So. Anyway, I'm gonna love it and leave it. Like, you know, I mean, I've had a bit of a moan, I've had a bit of a groan. Like, you know, I'm itching to see how long it takes to do it. I mean, like the minimum upload speed I was having earlier was well over 10 Mbps. Now you think about that. That was what I was getting on average on my like broadband download. So I should imagine what is going. I mean, download. I was getting 45 earlier. I was supposed to be getting 35, but I'm getting 45 at the moment. So I am not unhappy about that. So keep it safe, keep it legal. You know, keep it sexy. You know, I mean, if there's any lonely, like, you know, around my age sort of ladies out there, like, you know, will want to come along and like have a bit of Christmas dinner, like, you know, just give us a call, and I will see you in the next one. Oh, there you go. Pulsar